Ford Mondeo Estate 2015 present. Once upon a time, if you wanted a good value and spacious estate in the large family or executive class, you went as a matter of course to the Ford Mondeo Estate, especially if you wanted one that was good to drive to. The same still holds more or less true today, although rivals have certainly caught up a bit since the days when the Mondeo was still a fledgling. This latest 5th generation version is larger than ever on the outside, while inside it's still large, practical and comfortable. Now though, it finds itself up against a number of particularly good and notably spacious wagons, such as the Skoda Superb Estate and Volkswagen Passat Estate, of which some are equally attractive financially. Things start well though, with the large range of punchy and efficient engines. Diesels are the most popular, and these kick off with the 1.6 TDCi, which is brisk enough to relaxing everyday use. This was replaced in later models by a more efficient 1.5 TDCi. The 2.0 TDCi is available with two power outputs. The 148 bhp version is satisfyingly quick in most situations and makes the 178 bhp option hard to justify. It's also available as an eco-natic version with even lower CO2 emissions. There are three turbocharged petrol engines too. A 1.0 with 124 bhp, a turbocharged 1.5 with 158 bhp, and a 2.0 engine with 237 bhp. All are really nice to drive, and any thoughts that the tiny 1-liter engine might not be up to the job of hauling around the huge Mondeo Estate will soon be dismissed once you've tried it. All engines get a 6-speed manual gearbox as standard, apart from the 2.0 petrol, which has a 6-speed dual-clutch automatic. Trims range from entry-level style, coming with dual-zone climate control, cruise control and alloy wheels, through the tech, which adds electrically folding door mirrors, a heated windscreen and electric rear windows, up to titanium, which adds sat-nav, automatic lights and wipers, and larger wheels. Titanium X brings lots of high-end kit including adaptive LED headlights, a leather interior, and keyless entry, while luxurious Vignail adds a panoramic glass sunroof, a 12-speaker Sony sound system, and a noise-cancelling system. Being one of Ford's world cars, the Mondeo was developed largely in the US, and on the road, it doesn't actually handle quite as sharply as Mondeos of old. It's more grown-up certainly, but it's no longer as rewarding a car to drive enthusiastically. That said, the steering is light and there's plenty of grip. The ride's good too, with the Mondeo absorbing large bumps and road imperfections admirably. Added to that, refinement is top-notch, and there's little doubt the Mondeo is one of the quietest cruisers in its class, especially on the motorway. Inside it has comfort to that refinement. The driving position is excellent, with good visibility in all directions. The seats are supportive and there's huge amounts of room in the front and back, with plenty of head and leg room. The rear seats even come with a novel inflatable seatbelt design, adding an extra element of safety for if you have an accident. Bizarrely, the Mondeo Estate actually has slightly less room in the boot, with the rear seats up in the saloon, but in truth, there's not much in it. And in both versions, there's seemingly almost enough room to house a small airplane. There isn't a height adjustable boot floor, but what you get is easily accessible and usefully shaped, and above all, huge. Check the interior for scuffs, scrapes and other damage that may have been brought about by the rigors of family life. Keep in mind too that some of the materials used in the Mondeo Estate are lower quality than those in more premium rivals, so might be more easily marked. Listen carefully for rattles too. The Mondeo Estate's quite a big car, so check carefully around the exterior for scuffs and scrapes. Also keep a keen eye open for any poorly repaired accident damage. Some owners have reported problems with vibrations through the steering and chassis. These should have been fixed under warranty. Other owners have experienced electrical glitches with the Mondeo Estate, mainly to do with the climate control system. There's a Ford technical bulletin in place that provides a fix for climate control system behaving erratically. At the time of writing, there are two recalls in place on the Mondeo Estate. One is a fix for headlamps that may turn off without warning, affecting almost 10,000 cars. Check that the car you're looking at isn't affected using the DVSA Vehicle Recalls website. And if it is, make sure that the work has either been done already or get it booked in at a Ford dealership once you get the car. Yes, it is. The Mondeo Estate finished in 5th place in the executive car class in our most recent reliability survey, with an excellent overall reliability score of 86%. Ford as a brand finished in a commendable 9th place out of 32 manufacturers. There's an engine in the range for nearly everyone. And while the petrols put up a good fight, we think the best all-rounder is the 1.5 TDCi diesel found in later variants. The Mondeo Estate is a handsomely equipped car, so there's little point trying to seek out a higher spec model. Our pick of the trims would therefore be the Tech, which adds electrically folding door mirrors, a heated windscreen, electric rear windows, a height-adjustable passenger seat, two entry-level styles kit list. Our favorite Ford Mondeo Estate, 1.5 TDCi 120 ZTEC. Well, if you are the owner of this car, then please describe the problem that you had to face during the operation of the car. Perhaps it is your feedback that will help viewers when choosing a car. That's it for today. Thanks everyone for attention. It isn't much work for you to subscribe to the channel. See you soon.